Hello everybody, it's Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters, and today's video, everything you're going to need to know about cast iron pipes. We're going to talk about claims in the history, filing a claim, your policy, and your agent. So here we go, back on the very first take on this, which was in 2016 and 17 with cast iron pipes. Citizens Insurance Company faced thousands of cast iron pipe claims. So in 2018, Citizens asked for the state, okay, to include a $10,000 water damage limit cap on all their policies. Other insurance companies followed a couple years later. Now everybody is trying to write a policy with a $10,000 water damage limit if your home is older than 25 years old or had a previous water claim. When you're filing a claim, let me give you a couple warnings and things that may develop. So number one, the people who take your claim when you're calling in, okay, that customer service rep, one thing they may do is they're going to tell you that your claim is not covered or that the pipes are not covered. Now, part of that's true, but who cares about the pipe itself? That's the most inexpensive part of the claim. Let me give you a brief example. To replace a 2,000 square foot house that has cast iron, exchange that with PVC is less than $2,000, just the pipe. All right, it's all the labor. It's breaking into the slab concrete. It's the floors. That's the most expensive part. So when I ask you, do you still want to make the claim? Yes. Okay, yes. Key question they're going to ask possibly, did you have a backup or overflow of water? If so, where? The most common places are bathrooms, toilets, showers, kitchen, dishwashing machine, and then possibly kitchen sinks. They're going to ask you, do you need water mitigation? If you have water all over, or water in your floors, or water damage, do not go at the insurance company's water mitigation company. I won't get into all the reasons why. Do not do it. When they ask about your damages, be brief. So the bathroom, floors, hallway, we are still evaluating the damages. Okay? Now, I can't overemphasize this enough. Water damage is the key. It does not matter how bad your pipes are, if your pipes collapse, if they turned into dust, if they have 1,000 cracks in them. You do not get an insurance claim or can follow through with an insurance claim, and it won't be covered unless you have a backup or overflow of water. Okay? So this plumber's piece is very important, and let me tell you the reasons why. So a plumber should say on their invoice that pipes have collapsed, they have cracks, etc. Some are going to put out that they're rotted out. That's fine. That they have holes in them. That's fine. They're going to say that water, this is where it's good if they can do this. Either if they can put that they've visibly seen water overflow or backup, or if you can have them put in there based on your own testimony, based on your own vision that you've seen as far as water and backup overflow, based on your experience, can you have them put that into their invoice? The other important thing is to make sure they put in there about the cost of the entire system, okay, and that they have to cut into the slab. Those parts are very important. The cost of everything, so they should put in there, and behind my little thing it'll say PVC 40. So the cost to replace the entire cast iron pipe system with PVC 40. You'll see that when they write on the invoice. When it comes to your policy, some things that we're seeing now that people get discouraged or feel like they don't have the ability to fight. Cast iron pipes in some cases could be limited to 10,000. There is hope Even if you see a $10,000 water damage limit, there are a lot of things, and you'll see that we can find loopholes, legitimate loopholes in the policy. Okay, when you have your policy, look to see if you have this 10,000. But again, we still have options for making a claim and getting a good settlement, even if you face a $10,000 water damage limit or exclusion. Next few slides, we're going to be going over bad policies, policies that the agent deliberately, intentionally wrote to hurt you, and or the agent was told by the insurance company to put this on their policy without people knowing. All right, this is one of my clients. They are in, this is the one in Fort Myers. If you see here, ordinance or law, no, water coverage excluded. All right, my client's like, hey, Mike, I never knew I had an exclusion of water damage. Why would I ever get that? So here's the declaration page. I think it's the second or third page. See this limited water damage coverage? $10,000, $102 it costs them. Now, people, brief statement. This is $10 a month for $10,000 of water damage coverage. You've got to be absolutely crazy to be okay with this. Okay, water damage exclusion, they're giving you $340 for absolutely no coverage, $30 a month. And you're going to take a risk of thousands and thousands and thousands. Now, this is any type of pipe break, plumbing issue, slab, anything involving water damage. Okay, they're giving you a $30 credit, and then they'll rebilling you for this $10,000. All right, $102. Unbelievable. So this is my client's application. No signatures anywhere. So we have just started the lawsuit against the agent and the insurance company. And we'll go through more. Here's the second bad policy. All right. Now you're going to see here, my clients did sign everything, right? Now this is interesting. I want you to pay attention here. Law or ordinance. What does it say there? I hereby reject law or ordinance coverage, right? Water damage. This is the same company. This is a company called Heritage. So we got back-to-back policy. This is a client I have in West Palm. Ordinance or law? Yes. Wait a minute. I'm seeing here they rejected it. So this gives us a little bit of an advantage. And then further, as you can see here, they're making them pay for law ordinance besides them declining it. But there's more to it, and I'm not going to go into all the detail regarding hers. But again, another one, we are suing the agent, suing the insurance company. Number 3, here's what you're going to see, and there's a couple key points I want you to know here. I'm going to spell out this word, it's going to take me a while, indirect. All right, now see the beginning part here. For an additional premium, okay? That is very important. Now look at the other line. Sudden and accidental direct physical loss by discharge or overflow of water. What did I say in the beginning? This is the key. That's the key. Now this direct, key word, okay? Why? Why is it key? Because in these cases with cast iron pipe, you have 2 conditions for damage. The direct damage that the water did, okay? What's the direct damage? Okay, let's say it overflows through your toilet. You have baseboards, it ruined the baseboards. Obviously, it ruined the drywall. If you have wood floors, it ruined the wood floors. That's a direct damage that they did. This indirect, all right? This is how which is the majority of the claim. This is 95% of the claim, is the indirect damages. What's indirect? The cost to cut into the slab, the cost to repair your floors, the cost if you have cabinets where they have to possibly dig into. That is the indirect damages. It's not listed here on this water damage limit endorsement. Therefore, we're able to pursue that. Now, this is the same example that the water damage limit endorsement we just covered, and this is her policy. This is a client in Pensacola. No, she's in Fort Walton Beach. I thought it was Pensacola. So Fort Walton Beach, close to Pensacola, up there in the Panhandle area. So they put in here limited water damage. Remember the slide before. It said for a premium credit. Premium credit. Now, do you guys see any credit anywhere that they were given to have this water damage? There's no credit. So what did they do? They put in their policy, the agent and or the insurance company or both, water damage exclusion, limited water damage. Okay, well, which one applies? Which one applies here? So this confusing portion of the policy gives us a green light to sue the agent, sue the insurance company, because obviously it's ambiguous. And we're going to have a great case. She's going to get everything paid for. But we still have to go through the lawsuit and sue them because this is errors and omission coverage. Errors and omission claims, well, I'm going to get into in 1 second. But you can see, this is why I tell everybody, don't give up hope. Let me take a look at everything. So your agent is not your friend. Okay, let me cover something really quick, bonuses. Okay, everything I've been talking about, water damage limit, water exclusion, guess what? The agents get bonuses when they put this on your policy. Great job, agents. Enjoy your free $100 to screw people. All right, like I said, all the previous examples are part of agent negligence, possibly the insurance company involved too. All right, these are known as E&O claims or errors and omissions. Here's the question: did the agent do this on their own, or did the insurance company force the agent? What do I mean by forcing the agent? What they do on their own? As far as the water damage limit or water damage exclusion. All right? And this one, we are suing agents at alarming rate. In January 2022, we have sued 8 agents over these similar circumstances involving bad policies. So here's the key takeaways. No matter how bad your cast iron pipes are, coverage, okay, for the claim only kicks in when you have a backup overflow of water. Number 2, even if your policy has a $10,000 water damage limit or exclusion, you might still have a claim. What's very important, if you have these and you find these and you see these on your declaration page, get a copy immediately of your application from when you first got that policy you are making a claim under. I'll give you a quick example. Let's say your policy is 3 years old and you had it with State Farm Insurance. When you first got the policy, get a copy of the application. That will help somebody like me out tremendously. I handle a ton of cast iron pipe claims, so I know how to do this. Most public adjusters, this is way beyond their pay grade, but I'm very familiar with this. Okay, as I mentioned, your agent is not your friend. If they're putting water damage limits, or they're saying, hey, we can't get you any other policy because there's water damage limit, you need to get 4 or 5 agents working for you. You can't just do one. You got to have a bunch of agents. It's no different when you call contractors and get 2 or 3 estimates, all right? You've got to get multiple agents to give you quotes. Again, we are suing agents left and right because they're intentionally hurting people like you and me. Agents get bonuses and commissions for writing policies with water damage limits and exclusions. So this is everything you need to know. Try to do it as quickly as possible and give you as much information as I possibly can. My name is Mike with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. Here's how you can contact me. Phone number, email, website. Okay, Mike Keeler. Handle a lot of these cast iron pipe claims. So if you need any help or have any questions, this really is geared towards Florida residents, but a lot of the same in other areas. I know some states are different, especially Texas has a little bit different on how they handle things and building code and state laws and what have you. But definitely give me a call if you need any help with the cast iron pipe claim or if you have any questions, okay? Thanks for watching this video.